Hi everyone, my name is Anri Powell and I'm the Managing Director of ACE Models International. We are talking health and fitness, and we are going to touch a little bit on the fitness side. If you have missed our health and nutrition tip tutorial, please make sure to look at it in our YouTube videos as well. But yes, we're talking fitness. And what is fitness? Exercises, getting a healthy lifestyle and start living a little bit more healthy. I think in this lockdown time, more than ever before in my life, I've seen people getting healthy and getting into exercise, starting to have a bit of routine, going, with programs that they've done, showing us some amazing YouTube videos on exercises. You saw selfies and you saw a lot of people that was jumping on the exercise wagon. And we are just going to discuss today, why is it important to be healthy and to have an exercise plan. Now, fitness have a lot of legs. You can do fitness just by walking a little bit more than you are doing now. You can decide to start training as a runner, running for comrades or a 21-kilometer that you want to do. You can decide to do bodybuilding and become a fitness model or do fitness competitions in that. You can decide just to maintain yourself and get a healthy body and love yourself and just get a little bit of energy out by going to the gym or do exercises or follow YouTube videos where you exercise. So that all depends. Also, the different types of exercises that you're going to do and that you want to do is going to depend on which one of those different legs you want to follow. We will, we can have a full day discussion if we start talking into every single one of these exercising legs, because every exercise for every certain event that you're going to do is going to differ. But what we are going to touch on today is just talking about overall healthy fitness and lifestyle. Why is it important to exercise? Firstly, yes, everyone wants to look good. Everyone wants to feel good. But for that, you need to stand up, get yourself from the couch and get yourself into a training program. Mentally, it does wonders for you. All the psychological things that happen in your brain the moment you start exercising, you feel better. You can tolerate a lot more things when you've exercised. You look differently at yourself when you look in the mirror, and you know that you have at least done something for yourself. Physically, it's important for us to exercise. It's important for our bone density. It's important for our hearts. It's important for if you have high blood pressure or low blood pressure. There's a lot of things that I'm not going to go into with you today, but physically it's important for us to exercise. You need to find an exercise plan that works for you. I love gym. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. You might be a runner and you might get up in the mornings and go and jog 10 and 20 and 30 kilometers. I've done a few 21 kilometers in my life. I also like running, but it's not a huge love of my life. So I went into gymming and I do weight training, and we will discuss a little bit of, the different parts of gym exercises that you can do, and a little bit of running and things that you need to be aware of the moment you start doing a few exercises. So what you need to realize is that there is different ways of exercises. I'm going to start with one of the most well-known exercises that's out there at this moment. When you put on a YouTube channel, or when you go onto your phone, or when you look onto social media, people are talking about the HIIT training, HIIT. So what HIIT stands for is high intensity interval training. So that is when you go for a very short period, say 20 or 30 minutes, you do exercises, you jump up and down, and it's different intervals that you do it in, either 30 minutes onto an exercise where you rest 30 seconds, or when you go 45 seconds onto exercise and you rest 15 seconds. And then you do different types of exercises in that 20 to 30 minutes. That is getting the heart rate up, that is burning a lot of fat, and it's actually doing a lot of toning in your body as well, because you work with your own body weight training. Sometimes you will have small dumbbells. It's that weights with the small things on the side where you can exercise with, but it's all about repetition, and it's all about going over and over again, 30 seconds on, working hard, working those muscles so that there's a lot of oxygen going into your blood and into your muscles, and then resting 30 seconds, just getting your heart rate a little bit down, but staying in a certain heart interval rate where you actually burn a lot of fat. So there's a few people that you can follow that's doing these HIIT trainings, and it's something that you definitely can invest in. It's a very, very popular type of exercise going on now. And if you are young and if you are looking at something to tone your body and get you a little bit more fit and just want to tone and stay healthy, your HIIT trainings are definitely something that I would suggest. I follow about 3 people that I love their training and their sequences that they have. It's something different every day. One of them is Carla Itzenez. I love her videos. She's vibrant, she's young, she's amazing. And you can also see her on the Sweat app. Then I'm following Fit Mom, which is also a young and vibrant girl, a European girl that's also got amazing exercises. And the last one that I also recently started following is Natasha Ocean. So check them out on the YouTube videos that they have. It's quite interesting to see the different types of HIIT trainings that they've got, and definitely worth investing. The next exercise that's also very good is a full body training. This is about a little bit more heavy weights where you actually work your muscles a little bit harder and where you actually build a little bit more than you actually want to lose. So very important to know that if you don't use supplements and if you don't use steroids and things like that, you cannot actually become a huge bodybuilder with this muscle. So don't be scared of bodyweight training. Bodyweight training is good for bone density. Bodyweight training is good to really get you strong into your muscles and to really cut and define the look that you want to get. So it's something to look into, and I would suggest you go to a personal trainer, talk a little bit about that to them if you're interested in full body training or weight training, where you start working different muscle groups and start working into that. The last exercise that I would also recommend is cardio training. Now, I don't just mean get on the road running for 10 or 20 or 30 kilometers. That can also be spinning or do an aerobic class where you jump up and down and you really get into that cardio state where you start breathing a bit faster, where it's a bit more prolonged. It can be as a swimming class. It can be anything that is racing your breath and get your heart rate up. So cardio workout is very, very good for you. But I would do suggest that when you do cardio training, that you also add a little bit of weight training or HIIT training with body weight training with that as well. It's good to be fit. It's good to have all those energy flowing and to have your heart rate going, but it's also good to tone the muscles down with a little bit of training with that. So I would bring in with my cardio training a weight training or a HIIT training session, or own body weight training session with that, so that you feel a bit more strength and toned, but you have your fitness going with that as well. So to wrap up fitness, my suggestion to you would be, firstly, get a plan that works for you. Get an exercise that works for you. If you love running, then go into that. Look at a few plans, brisk walking, interval training that you can do with that. If you like the gym, get to a gym, ask someone to help you, get a nice plan to work from there. Most important, you must enjoy exercises. It mustn't be something that you dread and that you look up to the whole week. It must be fun. You need to get out and you need to want to get out and enjoy every single minute of your training. Yes, it's going to be hard. Push through. They always say that for the first 20 minutes, you actually just burn all the things that's in your body, everything that you ate, everything that you have in store, energy building or energy that you've built up. So for the first 20 minutes, that's what you are burning. From 20 minutes onwards, that's when you actually start burning fat. That's when you actually start building a little bit of muscle and getting into the training part of your muscles. So do a nice exercise where you go for a bit longer than 20 minutes, and really push hard and push through that. Try and exercise at least 3 to 4 times a week. It doesn't help you just go for a nice walk on a Saturday morning. Yes, it's better than not going for a walk at all. But try to do at least 3 to 4 exercise plans in a week. Even if one of those plans is just a brisk walk or just a little bit of moving around and getting out of the house. Then lastly, push through and celebrate. Again, if you didn't do 3 days this week and you just decided to lie on the couch, don't punish yourself about that. Get up the next week and go on and push through. Celebrate and say to yourself, well done, you've done this exercise. You've just done that 20-minute HIIT exercise. You've just done that hour exercise in the gym. Celebrate that. Push yourself and let yourself understand that you are doing everything that you can. If you get into bed tonight and you can tick the boxes of at least I've tried, then that is good enough. Go out, have fun. Remember that this is your body. Only you can decide what you're going to do with that. Celebrate, push through, enjoy, and have fun, guys. Have fun. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning into the tutorials for healthy eating and lifestyle exercises. And I just want to invite you that if you want to ask me anything, if you want a few suggestions on eating plans or what I'm doing, you are more than welcome to email me at director@acemodels.co. We will see if we cannot put you in touch with someone. If you don't have someone in your area which you want to work with, we can give you suggestions on a few healthy eating tips, and also, how to look into getting started, so getting exercises at least once or twice a day or a week. Please feel free to contact us. We will help you where we can, or we will put you in touch with a director in your area. Be safe, guys, and remember, you can become your dream.